The dark side of naked and afraid. So, I was reluctant to make this video, but there have been a few things going on since I made my last video regarding naked and afraid and why I stopped applying for it. Well, anyway, real quick, I've been trying to get cast since 2014. Now I've had numerous interviews, phone calls, emails, that kind of thing. Nothing ever happened. And I do know quite a few cast members. Personally, I have phone numbers. A lot of them, I consider them friends. And they've actually considered me an adopted member of Naked and Afraid. I spent time with a lot of them at a reality rally, and at least one Naked and Afraid reunion so far. And I'm very thankful for that and for what they've done to help me try to get cast. Pardon the fucking racket. The goddamn wind won't stop blowing. Chickens won't shut the fuck up, and the cow's trying to have a calf, and she won't shut up either. So I apologize. I'm getting a little frustrated with all the racket, but when you live on a farm, it's kind of hard to get away from it all. But anyway, during the pandemic, I finally gave up. I'm never going to get cast. I've had a lot of help from former cast members trying to help me get cast, even spoke up for him, but it didn't happen. But at least two women out there who've been on the show, one's been on multiple times, says, Keith, you don't fit the narrative of what they're looking for. You're white, you're conservative, and you're pretty bold, and, politically, you don't stand in line with what a lot of the other cast members are doing, or whatever. But, the way things have gone the past few seasons and in 2022, I'm actually starting to see what they're talking about. Now, for number one, men are becoming increasingly marginalized on the show, becoming peripheral. They're looking really bad. And with that being said, a lot of men have left social media completely over a bad edit, which really, really made them look bad. Now, I've been told this personally, and the one person that did leave, the one man, was actually getting death threats over his episode. I think that's bullshit. Naked and Afraid, it should be making a show. It should be making life difficult for people afterwards. This is on them. But a few other men, like I said, they have bad edits. They're gone completely. Now, one of the few things happened in 2022, you're starting to see more of this, more men becoming vocal of how their bad edits made them look bad and how they refuse to come back to any future episodes because of it. But anyway, I'm getting myself a little mixed up here. But anyway, the last time I talked to casting was in 2018 and 2019. Now, I did tell them that since I'm a farmer, I would like to be paired with someone like a transgender. And another time I told them I want to be paired with someone with opposite languages, something I didn't speak, a language barrier, and make it more dramatic, make it more interesting. For me, this would be an ultimate challenge for me. So they never did take me, but in 2022, guess what these motherfuckers did? They had a farmer from South Africa paired with a transgender ex-military from the Air Force. Now wait a minute, that was my goddamn idea. And then also, they've had, on this season, a language barrier between a male and a female. What the fuck is up with that? I mean, that was my idea. So casting, didn't give me any credit. They took two ideas I had and ran with it, which is bullshit. Well, it's also bullshit. What they've also done, casting, is they've asked me, help me find people, we really appreciate, if you can get a couple people headed in our direction, so that we can cast. I'm thinking, well, hold on a fucking minute. You won't cast me, but you want me to help you do your goddamn job? Nah, fuck you. But like I said, I'm never going to get cast. Even if they call me now, would I consider it? I'll be honest, probably. Would I do it? Who knows? But I can tell you one thing for certain, if I ever did get out there in a hypothetical situation, they are going to make me look absolutely fucking horrible. You can bank on that. So, I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm just giving you a heads up on how casting is. you know, and what the show has done to some men. And I just thought I'd be here to tell you about the dark side of it and speak out against it. So if any of you men are thinking about trying it, maybe you should reconsider your options and maybe look towards something else. Now, at some point, this show is just going to become absolutely nothing, and it's already getting there. So. And finally, to tell you something that's kind of interesting is a lot of local people believe I've been on Naked and Afraid. You know, I have a lot of fans from Brazil who like to talk about my episode. Now, some of these people I did tell, you know, I haven't been on the show, and they just don't believe it. So when some people ask me about it, you know, I just, you know, play along. I let them lead the conversation and just, you know, play along the whole time without trying to correct anyone. So I thought that was cute and amusing. I just wanted to share it. Anyway, I have to get back to work, so you have a great afternoon.